Corey, first half of the season, you had a vote today. Who is your MVP?
I have to go with Nikola Jokić. And my honorable mention is Steph Curry. But I think that Nikola Jokić is doing something that is just sensational. It's just sensational. He's averaging 27 points a game, 11 rebounds, and nearly 9 assists. He has 9 triple-doubles, only one behind Russell Westbrook in the entire NBA. He has 4 40-plus point games. The guy is just – and when you think about when you watch Denver, I mean, I don't know if you've watched like a lot of Denver games this year, but just watch them play. Jokić is he wills them to victory. You know what I'm saying? So just for them to be 21-15 and all the COVID issues, Jamal Murray sometimes playing well, sometimes not, trying to figure it out still. Michael Porter Jr., a critical part for them, was out for a while, but they're still winning, games. It's because of Jokić. He's willing that team to victory. And I don't know any other player that's as important to their team as Nikola Jokić is. Because without Jokić, I mean, what is Denver? As far as like, what would their record be? I don't even know.
Yeah, they've been better than their record this season. And Jokić has been a key. The other thing is he's clutch. I mean, he's up there with Lillard in the like most clutch players in the NBA discussion because he's great at the end of games. And you're right, Jamal Murray struggled to start the season. They don't have like key guys, and he helped get them where they are, and they're kind of poised to make a better run in the second half. Although I will argue for my guy being just as important to his team and valuable that way. I would say Joel Embiid is my first half most valuable player. 30 points a game. They don't play nearly as well in Philly with him off the floor. They're 1-5 in games he's missed. He is so central to what they do and key to me on both ends. And this is where I have him slightly ahead of Jokić. Look, he is a defensive anchor. We're going to discuss him as a defensive player of the year kind of candidate. I don't know if he's going to win it, but he is in that discussion on top of being central to their offense. They're the number 1 team in the East. My only concern is he's missed 6 games so far. There's a history there. If he can stay healthy, though, and continue to play at this level, I think he's in there. By the way, LeBron, look, he was lobbying. Yes, he lobbying for it like in the bubble last year. Like he wants this thing. But you've got to consider him.
I will say though, Kurt, I got to say with LeBron, it's interesting because when Anthony Davis was out, and we talked about this last year during the bubble, how important Anthony Davis was to that Lakers team, particularly in the finals. I thought finals MVP could have gone either way. But this year, Anthony Davis goes out. He hasn't played since Valentine's Day. What's the team's record? They were on a 4-game skid, and then they ended up being 3-6. One of those games, the loss against Sacramento, LeBron didn't play in. But it's interesting to me that even though LeBron was still putting up 30 points a game, even though, he was still trying to will that team to victory, they weren't able to. I mean, and sure, there was a lot of pieces missing. I don't, obviously there was a lot of pieces missing. But like Schroeder and Caruso, there was a lot of people, and Marc Gasol, they were all missing during that little stretch at different points in time. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, 3-6 without AD, you need AD. Like AD is, so. But Jokić, on the other hand, like I said, he's kind of like he's willing that team to victory. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, Jokić gets the edge.
Yeah, I know. I'm there, and the other guy, but I think Lillard has to be in the discussion. And then, by the way, Curry is in there. I think you mentioned him. Yeah, I think this is a little more open than a lot of years. Nobody's running away with this